Do you think that this is perfect right here? Should I do the entire thing like this?
I really think you should. Your voice sounds very good that way.
I hate my voice.
And I hate mine.
My voice grates on me.
No,
I feel bad for the people who have to watch the videos.
You have a good voice. You have a soothing voice.
Oh my God, are you kidding? I sound like a shrieking monkey.
What the?
Okay, so we have authenticity.
We do. I know it's one of your favorite topics. So
Sure
I am excited to share this question that we've received. Are you ready?
Totally. I'm with you.
Okay. It says, Dear Dynamic Duo, I keep hearing all about authenticity and how important it is to always be authentic when marketing your business. It's all over the internet and my news feed. I like the idea of being authentic in my business development, and I like the freedom that comes along with being allowed to be authentic and enjoy people who are real with me. Yet when I see some people being authentic, it is such a turnoff. Sometimes I just get so grossed out by what people are saying when they're being authentic in their marketing. If being authentic requires me to behave like that, I don't want to be authentic in my marketing. So I think there's an implied question in here of, you know, how do I accept this whole authenticity thing when I'm not a fan of what I'm seeing as authentic out there? What say you, Rachel?
Well, I mean, that's totally understandable, you know, and I think that I know exactly what this person is talking about, because just before we signed on here, I was looking through my emails and scanning the promotions, and I got an email from someone I follow who's selling her mastermind right now. It's a $30,000 mastermind, and
Cha-ching.
Exactly. And it's all about like your sales cycle and building your sales funnel, all the really important stuff. Right.
Okay.
The main subject of the email was all revolving around her menstrual cycle.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Can you help me make that connection, please?
I could not make it myself, but I think she was trying somehow to draw an analogy. And I think in her mind, she's trying to relate to, she's being authentic about her challenges and trying to relate to her people. But in doing so, she's confusing, in my mind, authenticity with a lack of filter. So, and this is a trend that you and I have both noticed is going on right now in the world of business development. People are just confusing authenticity with lack of filter.
Wow.
Can you imagine can you imagine Jen and Rachel unfiltered? Imagine what our marketing would look like if we confused
authenticity with no
filter.
Oh my gosh. It'd be pretty, like, it could be very entertaining. I don't know how effective it would be. I think I understand the grossed out part by that, because it's shocking, right? You know, it'll capture attention. But like, I just keep thinking, you know, there was that time a couple months ago when I was litter training my kitten. You remember? And I loved it.
It was actually right about the time we were marketing Dynamo Development 101.
Right? Oh my gosh. And I remember sending you pictures because I don't mind grossing you out.
No.
But this cat was like pooping everywhere and it was nasty. And I think I even joked with you like, hey, we could have fun with this one about how shit happens in your business. And I could share about, you know, the early stages of a cat, you know, the early stages of business, but ew.
And you just, in your authenticity and lack of filter with me, you described that your bathroom basically looked like a big giant pooptastrophe. So, I mean, it would have been authentic, right?
Totally authentic.
I have an unfiltered authentic.
Okay.
So it's February in Chicago. The hair on my legs is probably between 1.25 and 1/2 inch long. I think it's a perfect analogy for how at different seasons in your business, you focus on different things. You prioritize different things. And right now, the priority for my legs is not shaving them because no one is seeing me in shorts or crops or anything like that. But you see, so I'm being authentic. I'm also being
now
unfiltered.
I know this, and I don't need to see you in shorts just to have this image. Like, I can't. So, yeah, I would not share that as an authentic analogy or metaphor with your business.
Mhm.
You know, as you were talking, I was thinking, like, gosh, what would my unfiltered moments be? And most
Oh,
of
there
them,
was a good one last week of Jen Unfiltered.
oh, the wine or peeing my pants.
Oh, both, but I think the latter's the one that we should share.
So I was going to say, like, most of my unfiltered moments involve me losing my temper with my kids, like 90% of them. And I would never, and like, if I was trying to sell my services as an anger management coach or a parenting coach, even then I probably wouldn't be very effective. They'd be like, we don't want her. But I could share in my marketing for how it can be, maybe business can be a real pisser at times if we don't keep our cool and identify our triggers, because I got so angry. And this is when I was suffering from a cold, and I was like trying to yell at my kids, and I was like, I couldn't get my voice out, and I'm stomping my feet, and I stomped my foot so hard and yelled so hard simultaneously that after 4 kids, you know, I peed and then that angered me even more that happened. So I would never, I would share that as a funny, embarrassing story, but never as a marketing tactic. It's
Right. Yes, absolutely. Well, to expound upon your, gastro situation, I could share at the beginning of the year. This is a perfect analogy, because sometimes when we make changes in our business, we're uncomfortable and it's painful, right? Because we're growing or up-leveling or starting. Well, I could share my experience of starting a new course of probiotics at the beginning of the year. There was a lot of discomfort, pain, die off, serious concerns about what was going on in the toilet area. And I mean, that would have been perfect, but it would have been authentic. All of these stories are authentic.
It would have been a real gas. But also, yeah, I just think like, oh my gosh, we don't need to share this. We are huge, both of us, huge proponents of authenticity in everything that we do, including marketing our business, including sharing stories of our struggles and our successes. But we need to remember that being 100% authentic does not necessarily mean we need to be 100% unfiltered. You can be authentic without oversharing. You can be authentic without being gross. You can be authentic without being shocking and inflammatory and over the top, unless that's your brand and who you're marketing to. But for most of us, that's not the case.
Right, exactly. Well, especially in the entrepreneurial world. I mean, which brings me to the second thought here is the degree of your unfilteredness will differ based on your audience. So obviously you're going to be just like with us. You shared your poop-tastrophe story with me. You were unfiltered with me. But the fact that you didn't share it as we marketed our Dynamo Development 101 didn't make you inauthentic.
No.
No.
So and I really appreciate you not sharing
Can you imagine, Rachel Unfiltered is quite the cusser. So you can imagine what our marketing copy would be like.
Right.
So I think, it's the whole concept is like, know your audience is what it's the way in which you're marketing yourself, your copy. Does it align with what you're selling and who your market is?
Yeah. You're not lying. You're
No.
not lying.
No.
Filter things in any
Right.
way, shape, or form. You can still be authentic. I think the most important thing here is just really understanding what authenticity means.
Right.
And our wonderful, still hopefully following us after this group of people can check out our blog at our site, which is thedynamodevelopers.com, where we share a little more information on helping you to uncover what authenticity means and a fun tool for how to incorporate authenticity into your own marketing and business strategies.
Right.
So with that, we hope that we are still trusted authorities here despite our
besides our gastro and pooptastrophe issues. So so on our blog called Witty Words on our site, you'll find I think what you'll find is a really cool tool.
We think. Absolutely. So with that, I think it's safe to say, Jen and Rachel out.
Jen and Rachel out. Okay. Is there anything else we should do before we start? Do you want to center yourself again?
You know I don't do any of that bullshit. I didn't even know, I felt like I was doing like a Vogue video or something. I don't know. I don't even know like what's considered like a meditative state or like gestures, anything like that. Isn't that terrible? I believe in it all and I believe in the power of it. I just am not a good practice.
Jen, you make time for whatever's a priority in your life.
Exactly.